Yo that, what's going on? It's your boy Fully Fresh, aka the General. Here reporting for duty, man. The duty is the day, it's Tuesday, February, I think it's 3rd. We all know what yesterday was. Congratulations to Andy Reid winning the Super Bowl. Big hats off to him. But the overzealous that's going on in this city for him winning, I understand, we want to be happy that he won. Cool. But y'all making it seem like we won a Super Bowl again. Whatever Andy Reid did ain't got nothing to do with us. Like, it's cool to be happy for him, but some of the tweets that I'm seeing, some of the messages that I'm getting, some of the I should be jumping for joy. Like we should have another parade on Broad Street. It ain't really that deep. That man won another chip. He won a chip with another organization. So how happy am I? Like, I'm happy for him, yeah. Like, you messing with a chick or whatever, a female, and y'all break up. Y'all just go y'all separate ways. It really wasn't. It was time. You know what I mean? It was time, and she winds up getting married. She get a ring. You happy for her, but you not ready to plan a bachelor party, right? You not ready to be the wedding planner, right? So I just think it's a whole lot of, it's too much. You understand what I'm saying? It's really too much, man. It's just funny to me, man. Break down some of this game. I thought that Kyle Shanahan blew it again. He was one of the reasons why they blew it. Jimmy Garoppolo is not who they thought he was. He looked bad. He under any type of pressure. I think he only completed like one pass under pressure. But your running game, this is why Kyle Shanahan blew it, because your running game was working in the first half, and you stopped it. You stopped all the different things that you was doing, the speed rushes, the swings to the outside. You stopped all that in the second half, and that didn't make any sense to me. But you do what gets you there, man. I don't know if Kyle Shanahan was trying to make Jimmy G the hero of the game or whatever. And you felt as though because Patrick Mahomes was in a groove, now you got to get your quarterback in a groove. No, do what got you there. Do what got you a 10-point lead in the third quarter. Once again, you give up a double-digit lead in the Super Bowl, man. You give up a double-digit lead in the Super Bowl. 28-3 was bad. That was way worse than this, but this is bad too, because number one, get a head coach now, right? And everybody knew that you was going to keep running. Well, we thought that you was going to keep running the ball down and through. You stopped. That's on you. Pat Mahomes, he was horrible in the first half, but he turned up in the second half. I give him that. But I felt as though the pass rush wasn't getting there like they, for the 49ers, the pass rush wasn't getting there for Nick Bosa and them dudes. They really wasn't getting there as they was in the first half and getting to Patrick Mahomes. But this is what I can say. You see that Patrick Mahomes is human. Everybody want to act like this dude is a superhero, like this dude has a cape and he does no wrong. He threw 2 picks in the first half, 2 bad picks. He threw a lot of bad throws. He didn't look good. Even the throw to Tyreek Hill was not a good throw, but it's Patrick Mahomes, so they're going to act like it is. They're going to change the narrative. If that was Carson Wentz, it would have been a whole different story, but we're not going to get into that because y'all know how I feel about the criticism between Carson Wentz and Patrick Mahomes. So we're not going to get into that, though. I just really wanted to break down the Super Bowl. Like I said, the defense wasn't getting there. Patrick Mahomes got to scramble a little bit, but he looked poised in the fourth quarter. Yeah, once they got the lead back, he looked poised, but he kind of looked like a deer in headlights in the first 3 quarters. He looked bad, but of course they're gonna give him the MVP anyway. I kind of thought that they running back Williams should have got it. I felt as though he carried the load for the entire game. He was the most consistent for 4 quarters in the game, but Patrick Mahomes had 2 throwing touchdowns and 1 rushing, so of course they're going to give it to him. It's time to get this coaching staff right. Now that the Super Bowl is over, it is time to get this coaching staff right, man. You see speed that's out there for both of them teams. That's what it is going to take to win a Super Bowl. We have to draft speed. We have to get speed. We need speed at the defensive end, and we need speed at the offensive end. Particularly, I don't think we need a lot of speed at the cornerback position, but I do think we need speed at the safety position and at the linebacker position. And you know where we need speed at in the offense. We need speed at wide receiver. And I feel as though it would be all right. We need a good, solid middle linebacker, man. A lot of people not talking about that. Everybody's really talking about, and I'm going to get into that tomorrow. I'm going to break down the linebackers tomorrow, man. Been working my behind off, man. Apologize for slacking, like I said before. But, yeah. I'm about to be back to the regularly scheduled programming. So, but what I was saying was the line. Everybody wants to draft, and which is understandable. Want to draft a cornerback or they want to draft a receiver. That's understandable. But I'm telling you, we had to find a gem at linebacker, man. We had to find a gem at linebacker, man. I like Parsons, man. A lot of people don't like him. They think he's just an air rusher, outside linebacker, but I think this dude can do it all, man. He can cover. Parsons out of Penn State, number 11 out of Penn State. He can cover. He can blitz. He can get upfield. He can tackle. He can read screens. He can navigate your defense. He does a whole lot, man. I like this dude, but I'm gonna be looking into tonight. I'm gonna break down. Well, not tonight. Yeah, tonight I'm gonna break down some more linebackers, and I'll probably post it tomorrow morning, man. But linebackers and safeties is very, very important. I understand everybody want to talk about cornerback, but when you look at it, man, we haven't had like a real solid linebacker other than Jordan Hicks, but Jordan Hicks wasn't available. The dude was always getting hurt, and he finally had a full season. The only full season he had with us was his rookie year. But then when he goes to the Cardinals, he has his outbreak season. I don't know if it's the medical staff or what, but I really think it's time to find the coaches. It's time to get together, because the draft is right around the corner. So you want to have your coaches together before we draft, before it's time to sit down in that war room, before it's time to evaluate talent. I mean, it's time to do that now, but what I'm saying is right before the draft. You have to have your full coaching staff ready. See what I'm saying? Like I said, though, man, they did say after the Super Bowl, so, man, I'm giving y'all a couple more days, man. It has to happen this week. We have to find an OC, and we have to find a running back coach this week. It's time, man. It is time to put this team together, man, because this is a very important year, especially in Carson and Carson Wentz's future, man. You're seeing the uptick that he took from the last 2 years of being hurt, finally was healthy, and then, freak accident, dirty play, whatever you want to call it, took him out the game. Who knows what happens? We probably win that game. So you can see the development of Carson Wentz. You don't want to waste his years. He's coming into a prime now. Like, he's coming into a zone. Before he left that field, he was in a zone. So if he keep upticking himself, you have to have a good OC that is going to make sure they can get the best out of this kid and utilize the best things that he does. So this is one of the reasons why we have to hurry up and get a good OC, man. We had to get a good OC, man. Like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna break down the linebackers, and I'm gonna throw in some safeties in there, man. And then we're gonna get to day two, the third and the fourth rounds on cornerbacks and receivers, who I think we should get in day two, meaning the third and fourth round, man. But for right now, man, y'all know what it is, y'all. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all.